Today we're going to assemble a model 1471, a butcher block island with the turned legs. Before we begin, I'd like to thank you for myself and on behalf of the other Catskill Craftsman employees for placing your confidence in us and purchasing one of our products. So this item is relatively simple to assemble. What you're going to do, it'll be put together, well, it's upside down. So I have the tabletop with the pre-assembled skirt assembly upside down on a firm flat surface. There's going to be two legs that'll go in the front, two legs in the back. The diagonal legs are the same. So I have them laid out here. These bolts are called hanger bolts, and I have the legs with a position where the towel bar is pointed up. So you want two legs, or two of the bolts pointing each other. So you have one of each leg, one right front, one left front. This leg, what you want to do is you're going to put it in position, and the side handle is going to go front to back on the short direction of the tabletop. So this leg is inserted into the bracket. There's flange nuts, so you're just going to thread on with your fingers so they're snug. So I'll just put those on. I'm not going to tighten those until I install the lower shelf, because it's a little bit helpful to be able to move the leg to see the pilot hole. The next leg I'm going to put into position. But before I do that, I'm going to put the side towel bar in, the stainless steel pipe, put it into the hole, line it up, we'll slide right into position. Okay. So the next step is to install the lower shelf. It's going to just go into position down on those legs. We get calls once in a while. In fact, this one's a little bit out of skew. They get racked a little bit if they've had a bumpy ride to your house on the truck. So what we do is we just tell people, all you do is you put them on a flat surface, you square them up, and I would recommend, even if it is square, that you just tighten those screws across the bottom. Just make sure they're snug. Had times where they get racked during shipment, so you just square them up, tighten them up. These get held in position with 1 1/4" number 8 screws. This step's a little bit hard to do single-handedly, but I'm going to just hold it. I'm going to put it against my hip, and again, so I can put the screw into the pilot hole, and I see that hole. Again, I leave the legs loose so I can move that just a little bit to see those holes. This one, last one. Alright, next I'm going to go back to those brackets on the bottom. They take a 7/16 wrench if you happen to have one. You can either use a socket wrench like I have with a ratchet, a combination wrench with an open end and a box end, or just a crescent wrench will work. But it is a 7/16 size, so I'm going to just snug those up. You don't have to go until the bracket hits the wood or anything. They just have to be tight. Again, this unit's kind of heavy, so you may need some help, or just do what I'm doing, just kind of like do a somersault with it, so you're not lifting the whole piece. There. Okay, then the last step, we provide 4 pot hooks. Well, these are stainless steel on this one, so I usually just put 2 on each side. I typically do it so the hooks are out, so you can swing it out and hook your pots on. So I do 2 there and 2 here. And we're done.